Hello mates, how are you? Today video will be about navigation for UI tests. So navigation is something we use like every time when we're moving from one page object to another. Um, it's a couple different ways how you can build navigation, what you can do when you're using like fluent architecture or like the classic architecture. Even though like when it's classic architecture, it's still couple cool things you can do, or a couple cool ideas you can implement even on your projects right now, or if you just learn it from the beginning. It's cool stuff to know what you can do. So uh, on the left side of the screen you can see the app. We have a couple tabs: home, Bible study, explore. So let's maybe, by the way, in explore, just put like ChatGPT there for fun. So let's think from where we're gonna start. Probably it's gonna be home screen, Bible screen, explore screen. That's like the main screens we're gonna use. So let's build those first. It's gonna be home screen, right? It's gonna be Bible study screen. Yep, forgot class. And also it's going to be explore screen class. Cool. So we have three classes. Implementation like gonna be like class with UI tests. That's where we're gonna use them. So technically, yeah, we can do that, even though why not? It's gonna be home screen type of the home screen, not in it, and then we're gonna do the same thing for other screens. Last one. What is that? Explore. Cool. So technically that's how we're running our test. We say like fong test. Let's call this navigation. And so right here we can say like home screen or Bible study screen or any other screen, right? Dot. So right here we probably need to provide like some way for us for tests navigate from home screen to Bible study screen, right? So how it's usually implemented on any projects, we're probably going to build it right here. So it's going to be fun. Then I navigate to where we go. We go to Bible study screen. Yep. And also we can do like the font. Then I navigate to explore screen. Navigate to explore screen. All right. Cool. So then I navigate to, let's say, Bible study screen. Then you do like the Bible study. Also makes sense to say like let's assert, right? So let's assert that view was loaded or the screen was loaded. So fong. Oh, by the way, my fault. When I navigate, even though let's just use it simpler way, is just say like navigate. Navigate in that case here gonna be assert screen loaded. Yeah, let's also add like some. Okay, let's keep going with assert loaded, and then I will explain a little bit more. So we'll do assert loaded, and technically it's gonna be like assert loaded, right? Something like that. Navigate. So during navigation, we're gonna take the element. We will assert exists. We can say exists of this element, and then we can also do like the print element and tab or force tab, spoiler. So that's how navigation happens usually, right? And boom boom. And for the assertion, we will say like the print. Let's say we have a title, so we will just assert by the title. Title in that case, it can be this title, welcome to our church. It can be fair knowledge, or it can be like the chat GPT, or like what can I help with you with. So technically, some like any screen should has like some unique element. In our case, let's call it title. So we're gonna assert title exists, specific title. In that case, it's like Bible study title. Cool. So right now we have already built our navigation. That's how it's usually on the projects you can see is built. Let's think how to improve it, because right now we have two functions and they sort of redundant. With the one change is like where to navigate, but the a lot of functionality is pretty much the same. That's for home screen. Also, each screen should have also this assertion, and technically that functionality will be used for any other screen, right? With little bits of difference. So in that case, let's see, Bible study should know about the home screen and about explore, and explore should know also about home screen and yeah, and the Bible study screen, right? uh, Bible study screen, right? All of them also should do like the assertion. So let's check if it works. Home screen dots, yep. Let's do like the explore, maybe explore screen dots. Yep, available functions for you right now: navigate to Bible study screen or to home screen from the explore. Yeah, which is fine, I guess. And then if we want explore, we do explore. So load it. Sweet. In order to run it in the playground, since it's using the code, pretty much same when you're using like when you build any script. So you need create sort of like the runner operation. In that case, we will say let's run type of UI tests, and then we say like the run that test navigation. Cool. So let's go to run. We get like the some output here and there, which is nice. You see like with the navigation, so that's functions. That's which functions was activated or called, and then we also like assert it right here, which is pretty much nice. Cool. Also, technically, for each screen, it's gonna be like var or even let. Let's put the var for now. Var title, and it's gonna be string, something like this, I guess. Maybe it's gonna be like the home screen. Depends what kind of we have, like welcome to our church title in this case. But let's just keep it for to make it simple. And I will explain you why. Also like the Bible. I'm sorry. Study screen, like maybe title or something like that. Title, and one more. It's gonna be title. Sweet. Now, also we need to assert the title, so it's gonna be right here. Title, and technically we can just reuse this line of the code. Sweet. Let's run one more time. Cool. We get like the we're asserting explore exists. Yep, everything should look good. Now let's just think a bit. Is it possible to sort of isolate that functionality? I think it possibly to do like the two ways. Also, you can test it and try it out for yourself. But technically, home, like, or not the home, sorry, technically navigation tab bar can be separate element when you initialize it as the class or struct, and it has like the all functionality. But what else can be done? Sort of put the navigation a little bit on the another level of the abstractions. So maybe we can handle it with a protocol. Let's try it out. Also, you see like we have a code and a lot of duplication code. So let's see like if it will help us to handle it. So for the beginning, let's say we have a protocol and we call it like a navigation bar, right? Empty protocol, and we will create extension for that empty protocol. So technically, what this extension should do, this extension should help us to navigate whatever we want to navigate. So whatever the tab bar provide options to navigate, right? So we say func navigate to tab, and probably it's going to be like the tab, so list of elements. In our case, we can create enum for that, right? For that purpose. So we have enum tab. So case is going to be, let's say, home. Pretty much the same names. Gonna use, right? I will study, explore. Sweet. All right. So for navigation, let me just copy paste it. But technically, it's gonna be a couple steps. Create elements. Probably it's gonna be app buttons or app.navigation tab buttons or something like that. That tab. So you will pass this tab. Also, tab probably gonna be like the row value, or any other value you will decide to provide here, like any extra value. But technically, you create elements, then you assert that element exists, and then you tap on that element. That should be that should be enough for now. So let's see if we can handle it. Let me remove all this redundant navigation. Cool. So in order to have this functionality, let's conform all classes to the navigation tab. Navigation. I'm sorry, it should be like tab bar. So navigation tab bar. All right. So let's see what happened now. We go to home screen. Navigate to. We need to navigate to Bible study. And then we go to Bible study, and then we say assert loaded. We're gonna run it. All right, that's what we use. Let's see. Yep. Also, we can pass tab here, I guess, to just see what exactly are we using there. Tab dots. Yep. In order to have to add row value for enum, we make conform it to string protocol, string type. In that case, sorry, not a protocol. So let's run one more time, and we see that like we go to yeah, maybe make it like a little bit better, like this. One more time. Okay, we see that we navigate to Bible study. That's what we're looking for. Navigate to Bible study, and then we assert that Bible study exists, right? Cool. Let's also see what else we can do. Technically, I think we can also handle assert loaded, right? So let's try to make it also generic. For that purpose, we need title. So in that case, we can say that the any view which should be or might be conformed to navigation tab bar protocol should has a title, right? So in that case, it's going to be var title, type of string, and we want to get the title every time. So we get title looks good. it's not complaining right now, because if I will remove it, it should complain. Yep, it says, hey, there is no title, put the title there. Which also nice. Compiler, our friend. Okay, cool. So let's remove this line of code. Let's remove this line of code. Let's remove this line of code. Let's try it one more time. Bum. Bible study title exists. Yep, it just asserted when we were here, and then we navigate there, and then we assert that asserted from here. Sweet. Again, that's like the one of the options. You can play more with fluent way when you navigate there, and you technically return maybe self when maybe you make the destination generic. So in that case, you will return right away instance of the Bible study screen. So after that, you may assert it, or even though like after navigation you can assert it right away. This is just an example how you can put the layer of abstraction, because you remember like what it was before, it was like a lot of methods, and right now that's what you will see. You can just provide the titles, and then this you will use from the test when you run it, this part of the code. So your page objects will be much cleaner. And also if it's going to be more tabs or any other navigations, well, I don't think like the any other navigations should be inside the navigation tab bar, but again, that's just like the really good example how to separate that code. And also if something is going to change, uh, it's just one place where you need to change it. Again, let's just test maybe like a little bit more. Let's see like if Bible study. Yep, you can navigate whatever you want to navigate, and any other screens. So that was the lesson. Thank you so much, and see you later.